We're talking about transparent solar cells that don't steal light from greenhouse crops. I found this article pretty interesting for a couple of reasons. I have my own garden, and it would be interesting to try to grow my garden in a greenhouse. But I could see this being useful for, say, urban gardens, where you may have a rooftop garden with, you also may need that same area for solar power for the building. I could also see this being used for like a vertical garden, like a converted warehouse that would um, have locally grown produce available to people in urban areas. So there would be less cost in transporting from far away. You'll have fresher food that's grown locally that just quicker life cycle from sprouting to eating without having to worry about as much spoilage in transit. Um, and even if this solar panels probably couldn't handle an entire vertical garden, but it can offset a lot of the grid energy that is used, especially if there's any storage or when in winter months. Um, you could have maybe two, three crops a year instead of just one crop a year from a regular, flat outdoor garden or outdoor farm.
I think this technology is great. They are going into like a different market, I guess, since they are using the solar panels to capture the heat and generate the power from it. But they're also testing like how to monitor the plant growth in a different environment. So they're talking about some lettuces that they grew in a different light format by filtering. One was into UV light, one was into the white light and infrared light, different light spectrum, which kind of showed them that having the same condition, how does it impact the growth of the plant. So this was a great technology that's helping them uh, like filter the sunlight in a way that benefits the growth of the uh, food. So they can have maybe they can grow different plants that um, give you better benefits to in vitamins or different types of health benefits to humans. So this is a great way of because sunlight has multiple benefits that we can capture, and each plant needs a different type of light, and this will help them monitor and control what kind of food to grow in what section. This is a great data that they can use to produce new types of fruits or vegetables that will be local grown and it will help community be more healthy.
So, this article was about transparent solar cells and another application to transparent solar cells. An article they in a greenhouse they replaced the windows with transparent solar cells, and they found out that they were actually able to grow plants using these cells. And that at first doesn't seem too exciting, but then you see like the applications of this thing and what it means for the future. What this means is that we can replace every single window with a solar cell, still in natural light that will give us that vitamin D and brighten up a room and still collect energy at the same time. That's outstanding. Um, I really liked the study that goes into it. I don't really understand all of it. I kind of get a little bit of it though. But yeah, that's basically it.